Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Connection with the finale of our Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage HeroClix unboxing series. So far, we have pulled... oh boy, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2, 3. Yes, it looks like 6 super rares, a chase, and 2 primes. Though admittedly, the 2 primes have been 2 of the same prime, but yeah, still. So, last booster or last brick. Let's see what we've got. Another chase, maybe a prime that is more rare than common. Perhaps both. Okay. And as always, we start from the back right, as is something of a tradition among Clix players. And, you know, we really haven't... I'm actually kind of impressed. We are not really... haven't had too much to worry about in the way of duplicates. But anyway, first boost for the new video, so... and looks like we got ourselves another score. Another Carnage minion. Okay, alright. But it's still a duplicate. It is a duplicate booster. Yeah, we got... another Scorn. So somehow we've got 3. We now have 3 cards for Scorn and 2 copies of the figure. We do have ourselves a second Carnage minion. Or a third. Oh no, wait. A third Carnage minion. Right. A third Carnage minion. Another Riot. Kind of surprised we still... I mean... 2 bricks. We haven't come across either Carnage himself or Green Goblin. And we got Red Goblin, who's a combination of the 2, but still. And another common bombshell. It's still just weird that we haven't yet pulled a duplicate of the uncommon bombshell. I think we've got duplicates of damn near every other uncommon. But ooh, excuse me. But yeah, no dice, it seems, on Bombshell. Man, it's gonna be nice to have some extras of these Carnage minions. A Codex to Maximum Carnage seems very easy to run. And yeah, Bombshell's gonna be easy to build up for filling out the things she's part of. I don't really see myself using... well, okay, yeah, if along with her mother, maybe I would use Bombshell on a Sinister Syndicate team, but usually be Ultimates or Champions. Alright, next booster. Oh, snap! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the ones that I was mentioning not having seen yet. We hadn't seen yet. Also got so first off, talk about the duplicates. We got ourselves another Black Widow, another Prowler, another common Deathlock, another Aaron Davis. And yeah, you guys probably did see that one part of the card, but I'm still trying to maintain the surprise. Damn it! Still trying to maintain that surprise. So we're just gonna pretend you guys are still surprised. All right? Because you are. You're all still surprised. Totes surprised. None of you watching this have been more surprised by anything else, or be more surprised by anything else ever in your life. Have been or will be more surprised by anything else in your life ever. I swear. Okay. All right. So, what was it that we pulled? Oh boy. We got Absolute Carnage. Let's take a real nice look at him. On a headstone for supposed to be for Eddie Brock. The pose is very much that from the cover of Absolute Carnage #1. Yeah, he's kind of zombified, honestly, because he was brought back from the dead. But yeah, man, oh, I love it, absolutely love it. And he comes with the Carnage symbiote, which can be equipped to our boy Red Goblin as well. So, Absolute Carnage comes in at 200, 125, or 60 points. We have the Codex, Maximum Carnage and Monster keywords, as well as improved movement, ignores elevated hindering terrain. Carnage Symbiote. You can start the game with the Carnage Symbiote attached, and the Carnage Symbiote is a 10-point object. When it's unequipped, it would be KO'd. Gives plasticity and shape change because symbiote. When this character KOs an opposing character after resolutions, heal 1 click. If that character had the Codex keyword, heal 3 clicks instead. So it gives the Codex Hunter trait. That's pretty effing cool. Next up, we got 2 more traits, by the way. Spreading my symbiotes across the world. Flurry, Giant Reach 3. When Absolute Carnage KOs an opposing character 25 or more points after resolutions, you may generate a Carnage minion in that character's square. That's right. One of these bad boys. I'm really digging the fact that I think the last handful of sets have all had generics, at least Marvel sets. I don't remember if JLU did, but from at least Days of Future Past onward, or not Days of Future Past, X-Men animated Dark Phoenix saga onward, you've had a generic that could be brought in through a leader character. X-Men animated had the Sentinel Colossal. This right here, as well as the Friends of Humanity generic. Captain America and the Avengers had the Shield agents to be brought in by Nick Fury, and Fantastic Four had Doombots to be brought in with the aid of Doctor Doom. Then his next trait is Maximum Carnage. When Absolute Carnage hits, after resolutions deal 1 penetrating damage up to 2 opposing characters that weren't hit but are adjacent to a hit character. Okay. Now, looking at the dial, we got a long block of charge there, mixed with that Giant Reach Flurry, too. Oof. Then we get some sidestep at the ass end. On attack, we open up with Precision Strike, which then gives way to Blaze Claw's Fangs, and then gives way to Steel Energy. Finally, on attack or defense, we got Indomitable, so built-in willpower. Open up some Invincible, then some Invulnerability, then some Toughness, then some Super Senses. On damage, we open up the special power Fear and Loathing, coming for you. Battle Fury, Leadership, Probability Control. Other characters with the Maximum Carnage keyword modify attack +1. Oh boy. Then we get some Perplex, followed by some Battle Fury. Okay, alright. And we've got multiple ways to heal with Carnage. He's got his... he can heal up to 3 clicks when KOing an opposing character via the Carnage symbiote. Or one to 3 clicks. Then we got that late dial Steel Energy. Yeah, He's gonna be around for a while on the map. Oof. I mean, dear God. His threat range with his... Look at that. Okay, look at that start off with. Okay, so an 11 speed with charge. So that means, okay, he can move up to 6 squares and then make a close attack. But he's got Flurry, and you use charge with Flurry. So you can do Flurry, alright, with a 12 attack. Alright, okay, so 12 is actually pretty good and can damn near hit anything. Then 4 damage. Plus that 4 damage, he's got Prob, he's got Battle Fury as well, so he ignores Shape Change. And he's got, with the Prob, you can be like, oh, I missed on my first oh, I needed a 6th hit and I only rolled a 4. Well, Prob, oh, just did 4. That's 4. Then second attack, oh, hit. So yeah, you can get that. You can get those KOs pretty quick. I think one thing that would make him better would be is if he could heal past his starting lines, at least here and here. If he could do that, he would probably be just absolutely gloriously insane. But he does have some weaknesses. But still, I mean, he is worth. He's definitely worth it. That full dial is definitely worth 200 points. No question about it. No question about it. Man. So that's 1, 2, 3 of the actual big deal super rares, and then we got 2 more that are kind of big deals but not huge. Oh yeah, that's right. And we got Venom Group 2, who's okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, unless there's a prime or a chase in this neck, it's going to be hard to top that last booster. Like, Seriously. Maybe a chase might. Maybe the super rare prime might. But that would be it. And it's specific, it would have to be a specific chase to top that. Okay, we got Prime Riot. And we finally got a duplicate of the uncommon Bombshell. Also got a duplicates of Black Cat, Spot, and Toxin. I'm still kind of riding the damn high from pulling that friggin' Carnage, though. I mean, holy crap. Oh, well. It's going to take some work to get the other two. Oh, I don't know. I might actually be able to trade for Doppelganger and Scream if I. For Doppelganger and Scream, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I've got Null. I've got Red Goblin. I mean, you know, it's not going to be too hard. The trick's gonna be finding someone who'd be willing to part with either or both. You can't trade for what someone doesn't want to give up. After all, having been the person who doesn't want to give something up, well, yeah, I can vouch for that. Alright, so Prime. Let's get Riot on his top dial. Prime Riot. They could have done a lot more symbiote wise with this set. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Spider-Man sets are cool, and you know, there are a lot of Spidey characters that need to be consistently available in the game, but I feel like they ignored some important ones. Like, I feel like they could have done more symbiote-wise with this set. For example, I would have loved to have seen the Jury as some generics. The Jury were a group of former Vault Guardsmen who used armor specially designed to combat symbiotes. We got Scream and Riot, so why not Phage, Lasher, and oh god, I can't. But there are so many symbiotes that we didn't get, simply put. Anywho, so Riot. Riot comes at 50 points. He's got the Codex, Maximum Carnage, and Monster keywords, as well as the Maximum Carnage and Symbiote Codex Hunter traits. He also has improved movement, ignores elevated and hindering terrain. The Codex Hunter trait, plasticity and shape change. What the Carnage Symbiote gives. Heal when he KOs. Heal 1. The character KO'd has the Codex keyword heal 3 instead. Looking at his dial. Get a few clicks of charge, followed by a few clicks of sidestep. On attack, we get the special power Hammer Hands, giving him Quake and Giant Reach of 2. When Riot uses Quake and hits, after resolutions, give each hit target an action token. Okay. He's got Indomitable. We get some toughness, followed by combat reflexes. Battle Fury, followed by Close combat expert. All right, and that close combat expert ties in with shape, syncs up with shape change, so making it easier to actually utilize it in a good manner. Admittedly, Riot of the four primes, Riot was probably my lowest, the one I wanted the least, and I'm still perturbed that we can't that there's that's probably the one thing, that's probably one of the few things I think that Absolute Carnage needed was a way to circumvent the prime uniqueness rule with the Codex Hunters, because yeah, not being able to run all of them and not being able to run more than one of them at a time is really gonna suck. Alright, so oh, we got a super rare, and we got another, oh shoot, and we got ourselves another minion. Alright, so I'll get Carnage's minion out of there right quick. Another Iron Man. Another Demogoblin. Man, I need to get that Superior Octopus Legends figure just so I can finish the Build-A-Figure of Demogoblin. It does kind of irritate me they made Demogoblin a Build-A-Figure, because he's not huge, he's just a dude, you know? He's normal size. He shouldn't be a Build-A-Figure. Normal sized characters shouldn't be Build-A-Figures in Marvel Legends, but that's my opinion. Anyway, our new one, we've got, oh, this is going to be fun to pull out of this. Oh boy. Yeah, real fun. We've got Venom, Doctor Strange. And let's see. Prowler and Iron Man. Okay. Alright, so Venom, Doctor Strange. Let's take a quick look at that. I gotta say, I do dig the way the sculpt looks. Of the Venomized heroes, definitely one of the best looking ones. And much better than I anticipated. I figured it was going to look something like the Symbiote Supreme from the MOBA game Contest of Champions, but oh, that looks so much better than I imagined. Anyway, looking at the dial, Venom Doctor Strange comes in at 90 points or 45 points, has the Defenders and Mystics keyword. He also has the Avengers, Codex Defenders, Midnight Suns, Monster, Mystical keywords. Improved targeting may make range attacks out of adjacency, including to target adjacent opposing characters. We have the Symbiote trait and summon help from the Venomverse. It's call-in help from the Venomverse. It's the same thing. Oh, no. It's not. It is actually quite different, I think. In fact, I want to be absolutely sure. Yeah, okay. His is actually very different. So when he hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn after resolutions, you may roll a d6. Choose a character from your sideline whose name includes Venom of equal or less points to place adjacent on a 3 through 6. This game, that character can't be carried, replaced, or be replaced, and returns to your sideline at the beginning of your next turn. Okay, alright. That's kind of neat, actually. Then looking at the dial, we open up with, on speed, we get some running shot, followed by a couple of sidestep. On attack, we open up with some penetrating psychic blast, followed by some telekinesis. Back to Pensai and some late dial pulse wave. Defensively speaking, we open up with super senses, followed by inertial deflection. Back to super senses, back to ESD, and then we get some end dial regen. On damage, we open up the special power. It was my decision to bring you all together, which gives Venom, Doctor Strange leadership and probability control. Then we get a click of Outwit, back to leadership and prob, and then back to Outwit. Only downside to this figure I see is the lack of Indomitable, but that does. I don't mind the 90 point. It's a little more economical, I guess. Alright. Moving on. And, I mean, yeah, I'm still riding that damn high from pulling Absolute Carnage. I mean, dude. Like, yeah, okay, if, like, Spidey... If... I don't know, like Spidey 1776. We got the super rare Spider-Man. Okay, all right. Which actually does have another common bombshell. Another Norman Osborn. Another Peter. Okay, alright. And another Hobie Brown Prowler. Okay, so the super rare Spider-Man. Also known as Garbage Can Spider-Man, because, well, he does include a garbage can. So, super rare Spider-Man, Garbage Can Spidey, is meant to be an homage to Amazing Spider-Man number 50, which, interestingly enough, and unrelated, is the first appearance of one Wilson Kingpin Fisk. But that's actually not as important a part of this. That's not as important to the story as the rest of the book. So the whole thing is that over the course of the issue, Spider-Man decides that he is quitting. And in fact, he throws his costume in the garbage. Spider-Man 2, if I remember correctly, also utilized this plot point, and you had the whole thing where Spidey, some kids brought Spidey's costume to J. Jonah Jameson. He bought it from them, and then for the finale, Spider-Man, Peter swung by the Bugle offices and stole his costume back from Jameson, which of course made Jameson mad. Just as Jameson was talking about how much he actually did kind of miss Spidey. And then how maybe he was wrong, and then nope, Web Menace, Webbed Menace. So yeah, the super rare Spider-Man, and it's actually a really nice sculpt. I really like it. Comes in at 60 points, has the Spider-Man ally team ability, making a wild card. He also has improved movement, ignores elevated and hindering terrain. Spider-Man family, reporter, and scientist keywords. We got a trait. Spider-Man no more. At the beginning of the game, you may generate a garbage can. Garbage can in your starting area. There's the can itself. It's a 10-point equipable, or it's a 10-point item. It's not equipment. This object can't be added to your starting force, only generated. When this particular Spider-Man will be KO'd, if the garbage can is unheld, instead you may replace that Spider-Man with Peter Parker on click number 2, adjacent to the object. If you do, KO the object. And I think there's been a lot of this is also another one of those things that's kind of led to some grumbles about what can and can't be done. But I think the basic idea is your opponent KOs super rare Spidey, but no he doesn't, so you bring in Peter Parker, and then when Peter Parker will be KO'd, you bring in, well, I don't think you can bring in the super rare. I think you'd have to bring in the common, or it doesn't work or it actually didn't work that way. But yeah, there's a thing about it. I remember. Okay. I'll be honest, as much as I do like the sculpt, though, that was not exactly high up on my list for the set. But let's see what else we've got. Maybe we got another super rare. Maybe we've got a chase. Not holding my breath for another super rare. Kind of holding out hope for another chase. We'll just have to see. And nothing but dupes. We get another Hobgoblin. Another Mary Jane, another Daniel Burkhart. If I remember correctly, Burkhart is or Hobgoblin's an alter ego for Burkhart. There have been a lot of Hobgoblins. Been a lot of Green Goblins, too. And we still haven't gotten the one Green Goblin I really want. I mean, we kind of did. There has been a Phil Urich figure, which was based on but it was when he turned heel and became the new Hobgoblin. So yeah, not what I was hoping for. I want a Phil Urich Green Goblin figure. Oh, actually, I want a Harry Osborn Hobgoblin or Green Goblin that isn't done as a. Oh, Well, okay then. That's a first. Got an alter ego character, but none of their alter egos. Oh, because we got Iron Man and MJ. Okay, that's why. That's why. Yeah. All right. Never mind. So it's not a first because we have gotten that before in these, but there's always been another one in there too. So that's the case. That's what happened this time. There was. Yeah, there have been a lot of hobgoblins over the years, and there've also been a lot. There've been a lot of goblins for the Spider-Man's had to deal with. Only one of them was actually was any kind of supernatural being, and that was Demo Goblin, whatever. Alright, so what lies in wait? Well, I guess we got White Rabbit. Got ourselves another Eddie Brock. Another Molten Man. Gwen Stacy and Venom. Yeah, I should have known that I was going to end up with a ton of Venom. Oh well. You know what? It's the first time I've had a glut of a version of Venom. It is kind of nice. Alright. And we'll take a look here at White Rabbit momentarily. So get everything else situated. Okay. I'll put everyone in there. Appropriate's what it's supposed to be. Oh, this is actually our first duplicate Eddie Brock. Well, Eddie is Eddie, not Eddie in general. Anyways, so White Rabbit. White Rabbit's more, I want to say, a more recent addition to Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery, but she's been retconned to have been. Well, no, okay, not that recent. She's listed her significant appearances being way back in 1983, so yeah. She comes in at 60 points, has the Sinister Syndicate team ability as well as the Sinister Syndicate and animal keywords. We get 2 traits. Have a genetically engineered killer bunny. When White Rabbit hits, after resolutions, generate a killer bunny by center token adjacent to a hit opposing character. So downsides, Killer Bunny has, by center token, has sidestep, blades, combat reflexes, and is tiny. Sadly, no autonomous. So yeah. We have yet another Sinister 6. She adjacent friendly characters with the keyword can use Leap Climb. Looking at her dial, we open up with a couple clicks of Running Shot, followed by a couple of clicks of Leap Climb, followed by a couple of clicks of Sidestep. On attack, we open up with a couple of clicks of Penetrating Psychic Blast. We end with a couple of clicks of Quake. Defensively speaking, we open up with a nice chunk of willpower, followed by a couple late dial clicks of combat reflexes. On damage, we open up with the special power Insanely into Lewis Carroll. Perplex. When White Rabbit uses it, all other uses of Perplex on that character expire, and that character can't be targeted by Perplex again until your next turn. Okay. Then we get regular Perplex, followed by Close Combat Expert. Okay, alright. Okay, 3 more to go. Oh, there's the Green Goblin. Alright, we got ourselves a Green Goblin. So, yeah, we can fully do Red... So, yes, we can fully equip Red Goblin. Yeah, I know, right? Also, you can also fully, you can also equip Hobgoblin, Jack-o'-lantern, Demogoblin. Yeah, you get the idea. We also got ourselves another Eddie Brock, another Norman Osborn, another uncommon Deathlock, and another common Spider-Man. Oh, no. Got another Harry Osborn, not another Norman Osborn. Personally, I don't... While I think it's cool we got a Harry Osborn that can swap into Green Goblin, I really just wish we would have gotten a Harry Osborn Green Goblin that was totally separate. Or at least totally separate from Norman Osborn. Or, I don't know, maybe he could have a trait saying that if he basically stating that if he were to, if you brought Green Goblin in through Harry's secret identity trait, you could decide that Green Goblin gains the Spider-Man family keyword. Not the team ability, but the keyword. Because, I mean, Harry is Peter's one of Peter's best friends, you know? And for a while when he was the Green Goblin, he was trying to help Peter. You know, he's trying to act like an ally and redeem the Goblin name. But yeah, the serum drove him nuts, though. So yeah, there's the Green Goblin. More modern outfit, which really does kind of make it much more definitively Norman. But he comes in at 75 points as the Sinister Syndicate team ability, as well as the Cabal, Dark Avengers, Sinister Syndicate, Thunderbolts, and Politician keywords. We get 2 traits, Pumpkin Bombs, allowing him to start with the Pumpkin Bombs equipped. There's the Pumpkin Bombs. There's better look. The Pumpkin Bombs, when unequipped, are KO'd. The effect, Energy Explosion with minimum range of 4. Knockback, but only during range attacks. This character can be given range destroy actions regardless of their damage value. Okay, alright, that's actually kind of neat. I think I got all the equipment, actually. crap. Okay, so then the Green Goblin's other trait, yet another Sinister 6. Adjacent friendly characters with Sinister 6 keyword or Syndicate keyword modify their attack +1 or +2 instead if targeting a character with a Spider-Man family keyword. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's pretty neat actually. But it's the kind of thing that right now would work out great because Spider-Man family's gonna be big. I mean, hell, Spider-Man family is actually kind of huge just because of the chases. Looking at Gabi's primary dial, we open up with a couple clicks of running shot, followed by a long block of sidestep. We get a full run of the special attack power, a bomb for any occasion. Precision strike, but may use it when targeting 2 or more characters. When given a range destroy action, Green Goblin may destroy up to 3 objects and or pieces of blocking terrain. But it needs line of fire to each. So yeah. Then we've got on defense we have toughness followed by inertial deflection. On damage, we start off with leadership followed by perplex followed by some late dial range combat expert. Now looking at his secret identity dial, we open up with one click of leadership or a running shot followed by some sidestep. We get the one click of the bomb for any occasion special power. We get some toughness followed by some combat reflexes. Then on damage we get some outwit followed by some perplex. Okay. No, I don't have all of the objects yet. I don't have the Waldo arms. Probably won't get them either. So anyways, we got 2 more boosters. Like I said, I'm not holding my breath for I'm really not holding my breath for anything, super cool out of either of these. I mean, yeah, Scream would be cool just because it'd be nice to have Scream. It would be nice to have her, and I think that she's the only rare I don't have at this point. Not counting the prime of her either. Doppelganger would be cool. Superior Spider-Man would be cool. But yeah, let's see. We got Spider Carnage. That's actually what I did want. As well as an American Son. Another Tombstone. Another She-Venom and another Black Cat. Okay. I almost forgot about Spider Carnage. We still need Scream. Okay. American Son. Tombstone. Black Cat. Alright, so Spider Carnage. I do love this sculpt. And I think it's actually the exact same sculpt they used for Doppelganger and the Prime Doppelganger, which are the super rare. The Prime Doppelganger is the super rare Prime, as Doppelganger is the super rare. But yeah, I love that sculpt. I think it looks really awesome. Spider Carnage comes in at 40 points. Has the Codex, Maximum Carnage, and Monster keywords, as well as the Maximum Carnage and Symbiote Codex Hunter traits. So, yeah. Penetrating damage to adjacent opposing characters that weren't hit, or to two opposing characters adjacent to a hit target that weren't hit by the attack. Plasticity shape change. KOs an opposing character after resolution's HeroClix. If the character KO'd had the Codex keyword, heal 3. At the dial, we open up with 3 clicks of the special speed power, 6-armed terror. Leap, climb, sidestep. Power. Make 3 close attacks, maximum damage value 3. Okay. Then we get some flurry. On attack, we get some precision strike, followed by blaze claws, fangs. Defensively speaking, we get super senses, followed by combat reflexes, and then we get some opening battle fury. Okay, all right. Not too shabby. Okay. Final booster. Let's take a look at what we got. And there's still some figures I really do want, but I don't think we're going to be seeing any of those. I think that so. I'll admit the collate. This was actually a pretty well collated set. I'm impressed. Oh, we got Scream. Okay, all right. We got the regular Scream. So that actually is one of the ones I really did want. Got ourselves another Iron Man, another Agent Venom. Okay, all right. So make it easier to have him out to distribute him out to the various teams he's a part of. Or the various teams he's keyworded to, I should say. Yeah, we've got more than enough Iron Fists for those purposes. Another Hammerhead. Okay. Then let's one. Man, one chase. Oof. I thought the chases were more prevalent in this set, but I guess not. Wait. Okay, so that's the only extra of Hammerhead. Not my only extra of Iron Fist or Iron Man. But anyways, Scream. Scream is also a part of one of the Life Foundation symbiotes. Probably one of the more popular of the bunch, as she's actually kind of persevered, though she's had multiple hosts since. She comes in at 40 points as the Codex and Monster keywords, as well as the symbiote trait. She also has improved moving towards elevated and hindering terrain. Looking at her dial, we get some sidestep, followed by some flurry on speed. On attack, we open up with special power Killer Haircut. Blaze Claw's Fangs, Giant Reach 3. When Scream uses Blaze Claw's Fangs and the result is a 5 or a 6 after resolutions, remove an action token from her, which then gives way to Precision Strike. Defensively speaking, we've got Super Senses followed by Combat Reflexes. And yeah, there is a prime of her, which is the it's the I think Andy Denton version. But yeah, all right. Well, that is it for now. Yeah, no Superior Spider-Man, no Venom Ghost Spider. Damn. No Doppelganger. Oh well. You know what? Great stuff. Good pulls. I'm actually really stoked to run a lot of this stuff. Bombshells, Scream, Spider Carnage, Venom Doctor Strange, Spidey 2099, hell, even Jack-O-Lantern. I don't know if I'll use Spider Hammer Eye. Definitely stoked about using Absolute Carnage. Oh boy, am I stoked to use him. Probably have to hold off on using Iron Spider for a little bit just because, well, I really kind of want to wait till I can use him with the Waldo arms. Yeah. You know, we've got some good pulls. We got some solid stuff. So yeah. Yeah, there's still stuff I want from the set, and stuff which means there's probably still going to be trying to track down, and some of them we trying to trade for. But yeah, we got ourselves some good pulls. So yeah, as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. We'll be back, depending on when this goes up, either tomorrow or it may actually be tonight, with our next Halloween horror retro review. But yeah, this is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, though, saying live long and rock hard.